excited and honored to speak to both of you today. Talking
Thank
to
you.
An Academy Award winner and the former heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Chip, what was it like for you working with an Academy Award winning screenwriter?
Hey, listen, that was awesome too. But listen, working with Norm, I gotta get to talk to Norman because talking to Norman, I got around 75 people saying, "Yo, man, you with Norman in that play with you? Norman in the cartoon?" And I don't even know who the hell Norman is. He's the bird, but I don't know if I've really met Norman. But I had no, I didn't know what kind of impact he had on.
Yeah.
Well, you
voice.
guys-
Norm Macdonald trumps us all. Let's
Well,
just
you
be
guys had
honest with
Norm together,
ourselves.
right? Have you met Norm?
I probably met him in Comic-Con, but it was
Okay.
so brief I don't remember. But no one said hi to him. Like when I walked the streets and everybody said, "Hey man, you're in that thing with Norm. What's Norm like, man? Norm's the greatest. Norm was in this. Norm was in
I
that."
bet
He's a huge fan base,
I
yeah.
bet he's getting. Oh my God, you're in the Mike Tyson cartoon.
Yeah.
I bet he's getting. What's the champ like all the time?
I don't know, but I just blew my mind. Said, "Who the hell is Norm?" I really don't know Norm, but I don't know Norm that well. But I didn't know he was
Jim, you
like
knew
that.
Norm, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but Jim didn't know he was like that. You know, around 75 people
Yeah,
actually
no,
know
his fan
Norm.
base is a lot long. It's huge. It's true.
Mike, let me ask you this. When they came to you with this idea and said, we want to do an 80s style Scooby-Doo-ish cartoon with you solving mysteries, I mean, what was your reaction? What did you
No
think?
way! I don't want to do this stuff. I didn't like it. They weren't paying much, and then I didn't even know what Adult Swim was. I was telling people earlier I thought it was a bunch of old senior citizen white guys swimming in exotic lakes and stuff. Until my wife explained what.
Like Cocoon. Like
Yeah.
The movie Cocoon.
Yeah, it's like Cocoon.
So my
And I think Adult Swim should take these notes and think about how they promote themselves. And maybe that's a good image for them, you know? Just an image of
older
senior
people
citizens looking through very exotic waters together.
But it just turned out good. It really turned out good. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I'm so happy I did it.
It's fantastic. I mean, it's hilarious. And what a great concept. Jim, when they came to you with this concept of doing a Scooby-Doo, Mr. T cartoon type show with Mike, what was your reaction?
I had notes. I had
Well, you are an
thoughts.
Academy
No,
Award-winning
I did. Well,
screenwriter.
first of
That
all,
doesn't surprise me.
no, there were friends involved because Hugh Davidson and I came through Groundlings, and Rachel Ramrus, who voices Young He, was also a writer. So I wanted to work with friends, number one, and then Mike Tyson, number two, and just the idea of, like, I grew up in the '80s. I watched every cartoon, including the ones that sort of inspire it. I was, on Saturday morning, I didn't go outside. I just sat in front of a
No way
TV.
did this Saturday morning.
Yeah, so I lived one of those.
So I'm like,
Had some pasty. I haven't seen the
always
sun
equate
yet.
This to like Mr. Scooby-Doo meets the A-Team. So I'm like the Mr. T. Got pity the fool, right? That fool. The Mr. T.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Mike
Mr.
T.
T had a
Mr. T.
cartoon in
Yes,
the
he
80s
did.
That's what I'm
where
talking
he was
about.
solving mysteries as
With
a coach of a gymnastics,
gymnastics team. I mean, the animation of some of those things was fantastic.
Well, and this
It
is
was like,
not that
it's
far
done.
off. But this isn't that far off in the fact that your team is your Korean adopted daughter, a talking drunken pigeon, and
A ghost. The
and
funky
ghost.
phantom
Right.
had a ghost. I mean, look, I think a lot of that time.
Erudite Ghost. You know what I mean? He's really uppity and stuff, and really. How dare you?
Now, was it written like that, Jim, or did you sort of incorporate?
No, it was all written there.
Okay.
I think the only thing we played with was whether played with a British accent, then we played with more sort of just, what do you call that, mid-Atlantic? Is that what it is? That sort of.
You do the guy well.
Well, thank you.
Champ, the pigeon that Norm Macdonald, as we were talking about, plays in the film. Is that something that you inspired? Or
No,
did they already have that
underdirected.
character? 'Cause I know you love pigeons.
Yeah, but I never anticipated performing one in the show. He planned all that stuff and he put it together. And he did a good job. He just really did a good job. It's pretty dynamically family orientated. Got the pet involved. Got the guy that invented the way of boxing, modern boxing. Got my adopted Chinese. I always thought she was Chinese, but I found out she's Korean stepdaughter.
How does your real life adopted Korean daughter feel about being depicted on the
Well, I
show?
never adopted
I know, I'm
anybody
just
in
kidding.
real life, but
I got to see one of the episodes of the season, really funny. Mike, you sing. I didn't know you had such a lovely singing voice.
Hey, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but yes.
No, you do.
beautiful,
You were great.
beautiful.
Could we expect more singing this season?
Yes, we have. I do the church song as well. I go Baptist Christian on you.
Okay, what's the church song?
We'll discuss it when the show appears.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
watch it.
So we'll meet back here, and then.
All right, perfect. That's a date. Jim, is Mike's phone number the coolest number in your iPhone?
Oh, I wish I had it. He says, "I'll give it to you when I'm good and ready." That was his quote.
Okay.
So I'm hoping,
Fingers crossed.
if
First
we'll
an
see.
Oscar,
Don't
then Mike
mess with my-
Tyson's phone number.
Don't
Yeah.
mess with my phone number, dude. It's always disconnected. Never pay the bill. Never pay the bill.
Mike, last thing I want to ask you is, you've really transformed your career from, one of the most famous athletes in the world, one of the most famous boxers of all time, to now this lovable, adored figure in pop culture. I mean, can you talk about that transformation?
I don't know. I don't look at it as a transformation. I just look at somebody had to grow up. When I had all that, how do I express this? I mean, when I was very successful, I was really young, 18 years old and 19. I was very successful at such a young age. And, you can teach somebody if he works hard, if he keeps his nose clean, you're going to be successful, but you can never tell him how to handle the success. There's no blueprint to that. And so I had to go through that process. And that was my first life. Now, this is my second life. Now, I don't want to beat people up. I want to love everybody now. Remember before I was like, kick everybody. What'd you say, mother? That's not what I want to do anymore.
However, I did get one line wrong, and I got, "What the hell did you just say?" Yeah, and
Was
so
that the
I
scariest
snapped
moment of
into
your
it.
life?
Or joyous.
Yeah, or joyous. Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on how you look at it. Awesome. Such a pleasure to talk to you guys. Thank you
Yes,
so
thank you.
much.
Thank you,
Thanks,
brother.
Mike. Thanks, Jim.